Yo, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your favorite Fat Boy Ray Ray coming at you with another Fat Boy Takes. Yes, I know it's been a month. I am so sorry, but work got crazy again. I've worked 24 hours in the past 2 days, so I'm kind of tired. But I felt like I needed to pod. The NFL season's about to kick off. I want to do NFL Pick'em. Also, a couple of things have went down in free agency for the NBA that I would like to talk about. So we're gonna have a little short NBA talk. I'll do my NFL picks, and I'll sprinkle in a little fantasy. And I don't think this podcast. Hopefully, this podcast won't be too long. I'm kind of tired. Depends how long the NFL picks take. I think talking about the NFL games will probably take up some time, but hopefully, it won't take up too much of your time. Hopefully, this pod is short and sweet, straight to the point. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. And then I'm just going to go knock out after this like a fucking champ. Alright, guys. So, here we go. NBA talk. So, since the last time, like a month ago, I already talked about the Lakers and all the moves they made. Since then, I believe they signed Wayne Ellington, Carmelo Anthony. They pretty much signed the damn retirement home. Like, just old ass dudes. Kind of crazy how the script flipped. How like in like 2010, how Laker fans were making fun of the C's fans because the team was old, and now C's fans are making fun of the Lakers fans because the team's old as shit. But yes, I believe that's the Melo pickup is fine if they can somehow get him to play defense. I think the Wayne Ellington deal is probably it's good too because Wayne Ellington is probably their best shooter now. He's the only one that shoots at 40% at the league average out of every single shooter on the team. Also, what else? They're not getting Buddy. I guess that was next. That's not going down. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the Lakers. And let's talk about the Nets. Since the last pod, the Nets signed Patty Mills, which is a huge signing for them. I'm pretty sure I didn't talk about it because it literally happened a couple of days after. But if it did, I'm sorry. I didn't listen. I haven't listened to the other part in a long time. But yeah, since then, Patty Mills got signed, which is probably the best free agency pickup. Blake Griffin came back. They also just got LaMarcus Aldridge. That was huge, getting him. He said he's going to come out of retirement to play. So they get LaMarcus Aldridge. And I think Paul Millsap also signed to the Nets. So the Nets have a nice little squad. So do the Lakers. I believe that the Nets have the better team still. But we'll see. Also, Dennis Schroeder ended up signing with the Celtics for $5.9 million, which is great for the Celtics. It looks like Brad Stevens had a great offseason. Despite what everybody else is saying, that team has improved drastically. The bench got better. You're going to have Schroeder coming off the bench. They locked up the core. So also Robert Williams signed for a cheap team-friendly deal. So the core pretty much is locked up. So it's the future core is Smart, Tatum, Brown, Robert Williams. That's probably going to be the core moving forward because Marcus Smart has a trade kicker in his contract. So if he gets traded, he gets like an extra $10 million or something like that. So I'm pretty sure Marcus Smart is here to stay. I know there's a lot of C's fans that hate him because he misses shots, but that guy's the heart and soul of the team. If you watch the team, this team goes as he goes. That's why it sucks when he gets injured because he's a dog, like dude, and everybody just feeds off him. Yeah, basically that's all that's happened. That was like all the big stuff that happened for free agency. I don't even want to talk about Dallas. I fucking hated those pickups. They're fucking trash. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the NFL, the NBA free agency, NFL talk. Jesus, I'm tired. But yeah, the NBA talk. It's short, quick, little free agency wrap up. Yep. I think the Nets win it all this year if they stay healthy. And now let's get to the NFL pick'em. All right, so here we go. For the first game, the opening game is, I believe, the Cowboys versus the Bucks, and that game is scheduled at 5:20 p.m. on NBC, so it's a nationally televised game. I'm going to go with the Bucks. I don't see Dak winning that game in the air because we know damn well That's probably going to be the best run defense in the league again. They were the best run defense last year. Well, for the past 2 years. So I'm pretty sure that run defense is going to make it impossible for Zeke to run. If Zeke's going to pop off in this game, it's going to be from dump offs. Um, I don't know if Dak is ready yet. It's his first game back. He's going to have to win this game in the air. He's going to have to outthrow Brady. And the Cowboys secondary stunk last year, so I know all their draft picks they retooled the secondary. This game is we're gonna see how good the secondary is this game, because this is gonna be one of those games. It's like, I think they lose, but if they don't lose big, it's gonna be like a big sign, like, okay, the secondary they held up. But I'm going to go with the Bucks, but I do feel like the Cowboys could win this game, but I don't see it happening, being Dak's first game back. We all know that Cowboys offense is a high-powered offense. That offense is disgusting. Tampa Bay, that's another good offense. Both teams have three really, really talented receivers on each side. But I'm going to go with the Bucks just because Brady. And I don't know if I can trust Dak yet. So I'm going with the Bucks. They also have the best run defense. They're probably going to have the best run defense in the league again. So they're going to make it very, very hard for Zeke. But if Zeke can run and the Cowboys can throw the ball and get in the end zone, the Cowboys will obviously get in the end zone. They'll win the game. But to me, I don't know if the defense is good enough to win them this game. But I guess we'll find out. I'm going to go with the Bucks though. And now for the Sunday games, the first game, Eagles versus Atlanta. I'm going to go with the Eagles. I don't think Atlanta wins this game for one. I don't know if Davis is going to be able to run the ball. I know Atlanta hasn't had a good RB for a while. I see the Eagles defense being good enough to win this game. And also the secondary for the Falcons last year was atrocious. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be bad again this year. For fantasy purposes, I would play Matt Ryan this game because they're gonna have to throw the ball a lot. They're going to be down, so they're going to have to throw the ball mostly the whole game. And also, I would play Devontae Smith. Fuck it, I would just go for it. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do something this game. That secondary was atrocious last year. Unless you have a better matchup, I would play Devontae Smith here if you have him on your roster. Definitely, because the Falcons secondary last year was straight cheeks. So hopefully that helps some of you guys that are undecided. And now let's get to I said I'm going with the Eagles. So the second game, it's the Pittsburgh and Buffalo game. I am going with the Buffalo Bills in this game. I think that Ben Roethlisberger is washed. Unless Harris, their new running back, can get it done on the ground, I don't see... I like the Steelers. They have three really good receivers, but the big question mark to me is Ben Roethlisberger. Ben Roethlisberger looking kind of washed. He looked super washed last year, but we'll see. That defense is going to be amazing. That's the thing the Steelers have going for them. That defense is always very, very good. But then Josh Allen, man, is a beast. Josh Allen is here. Josh Allen proved last year that he's the real fucking deal, and I think he's going to be even better this year. I'm just going to say this. ESPN, I don't know how you guys feel about ESPN. ESPN has him picked as their MVP. So a lot of news outlets are expecting big things out of Josh Allen this year. So I feel I'm going to go with the Bills. I think the Bills will get it done. Stephon Diggs is a beast. I know he's injured though, so I don't know if he's hobbled or not. But I'm going to go with the Bills. And then also Tre'Davious White is a freaking boost. So, but then again, there's those other two dudes on the Steelers. But we'll see though. I'm going to go with the Bills though. For the Vikings, since Bengals game, I'm going to go with the Vikings. I just like the Vikings better. That offense is just better. I know the Bengals defense is not going to be good again. Dalvin Cook is going to have a field day. I have a feeling Dalvin Cook is going to pop the fuck off in this game. Hopefully Justin Jefferson doesn't pop off, because I think Justin Jefferson will pop off, by the way, too. And probably Thielen. Hopefully Thielen doesn't pop off. I'm going against him in fantasy. I just like the Vikings better. The defense is better. The offense is better. If the Vikings lose this game, I will be very, very surprised. The Niners-Lions game, shit. If you have anybody in fantasy, if you have Mostert, you have Kittle, you're playing them. You have Ayuk, you're playing them against the Lions. The Lions defense is projected to be one of the worst defenses in the league. That offense is going to get tooted the fuck up by that Niners defense. I promise you that 100% right now. Yeah, so I'm going to pick the Niners. I have a feeling the Niners are going to win that game big. Now the next game is Arizona, Tennessee. This game was actually pretty hard for me to pick, but I ended up going with the Titans. I believe the Titans are going to get it done. I don't think the Cardinals are going to have an answer for Derrick Henry. They got run on last year. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing this year. I think it's going to be the Titans. And then we're going to see what Julio does. Now on a new team, it's going to be weird seeing him suit up for the Titans. Yeah. But I think this game will be high scoring. So for fantasy purposes, I hope Kyler Murray pops off, because that's my QB. I have a feeling this game might be a shootout, but I believe the Titans will end up winning the game just because they got the way, way better running back. The Seattle-Indianapolis game, I'm going to go with Seattle. I cannot trust the Colts receivers right now. I saw Ty Hilton is injured. Pittman is kind of like, he's so-so. Seattle, and we all know the Seattle receiving core is nasty. Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, they also have a good running back. But that's the thing that the Colts have going for them. They have one of the best O-lines in the league. That O-line can run on anybody, and Jonathan Taylor is a beast. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go with Seattle. I just feel like Seattle has more offensively. I believe that game should be high scoring. I will be very, very surprised if that game is not high scoring. The Los Angeles Chargers game, Washington game, I'm going to go with Washington. This game sucked for me to pick, because I always gas up the Chargers on this pod like every year for like the past year and a half since I've done this pod. I think the Chargers have a solid team, but to me, I know they just kind of rebuilt the O-line, so it's gonna take time for that O-line to gel. So I feel like this is gonna be one of those games like Washington. That Washington defense is going to be a top defense in the league. I don't feel like the Chargers are ready yet. Say if this game was to go down like in week 10, I'd go with the Chargers. But since it's the opening game for the Chargers, I'm going to go with the Redskins. The Washington football team. Sorry, I gotta stop calling them Redskins. It's the Washington football team. Yes, I hate saying it. It sounds really, really silly. But yeah, I am going to go with the Washington football team. I just like that defense better. I do like Herbert and Eckler and Allen, but I think Washington, the pass rushers are just gonna get in Herbert's ass. I don't think that O-line is ready yet. I think that O-line will be ready like in 6 weeks, but not right now. I think it's too early for that O-line right now to gel. But who knows? You never know. Maybe the O-line shows up and they get the dub. But I'm just saying, I'm going to go with the Washington football team solely because that team we already know we got Mr. Chase Young on that squad. That kid's a beast. Oh, man, he's going to get a couple sacks. Poor Justin. But we'll see. I'm just going to go with the Washington because I feel like that defense is better. The New York Jets Carolina game. Oh my god. Like this game's going to be awful. But CMC is going to pop off. I would definitely 150 million% play Christian McCaffrey this game. Christian McCaffrey is about to shit on me and on everybody that's going against the Jets, that's going against them in fantasy. McCaffrey finna ball the fuck out this game. Unless he gets injured. But I have Carolina winning this game. And also, I would stream the Carolina defense if I needed a defense. This would be like the perfect chance to play that defense just for 1 week. Think about it. The Jets have a rookie quarterback, rookie running back, rookie wide receiver. I don't think the Jets get this W. They're just too young. And yeah. And then they're going against CMC. CMC literally about to win this game by himself. I hate to say it. I sound like a fucking... like a CMC nut writer, but I'm pretty sure CMC is going to run all over these boys. I would be very, very surprised if he does not run all over the damn Jets. So yeah, I'm going to go with the Panthers. For the next game, this is probably going to be the worst game of the week to watch. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Yes, the Jaguars have Trevor Lawrence, but it doesn't really... And that kid Robinson's pretty good. But DJ Chark's literally one of the biggest letdowns for like the receivers. Like, dude, that everybody's always guesses Chark, and Chark always stinks up the fucking place. But I think Houston is going to have a horrible offense and a horrible defense. We obviously know they're tanking. They just traded their best corner, so they're on full tank mode. They're trying to get that number 1 pick. Deshaun Watson is probably not going to play all year. So I am going to go with Jacksonville. Jacksonville has Trevor Lawrence and Robinson. Cleveland, Kansas City. I'm going to go with Kansas City. I think Baker Mayfield is going to play like shit this game. I just think it's not a good first game for Baker here, like a good opening game. I like, to me, the Browns are a sleeper for me to go to the Super Bowl. I think the Browns have what it takes to get to the Super Bowl. But I don't think this is a good game for Baker here. Like the first game of the season, going up against Patrick Mahomes. And Kansas City's hungry, man. I've been hearing a lot of talk that they're going to try to go undefeated this year to establish that they're the best team in the league. We're gonna see though on Sunday though how it goes. And also Kelsey's a fucking beast, man. Like Kelsey, I don't know. Kelsey's gonna eat here. We'll see if Myles Garrett and Clowney can apply some pressure on the Chiefs, though. That's the way they're going to win. They're going to have to pressure Mahomes. I don't think their corners are good enough to stop the Cheetah. I think KC's going to win this game. I think this game, each team's at least going to score 4 touchdowns. But I'm going to go with KC here. Dolphins, New England. I'm going to go with the Pats here. The Pats are just... Their whole O-line is back. The O-line that protected Mr. Tom Brady. So yeah, the O-line's back. All their dudes came back from COVID reserve. So I like the Pats in this game. The defense is going to be good. We already know the Pats always have a good defense because Belichick. Also, no Cam Newton. Cam Newton got cut. So Mac Jones is the guy. And if Bill Belichick trusts Mac Jones, I trust Mac Jones. Yeah, and Jonnu Smith is playing. Supposedly Hunter Henry's going to play. Who knows how much he plays? I just know he's going to play. That's what every report said, that Hunter Henry was going to play. And we're going to see how Nelson Aguilar looks. I know he's going to go up against Xavier Howard. Good luck. That guy's good. Corner, Pro Bowler. But I'm still going to go with the Pats. I just think the Pats are going to just find a way to win this game. Green Bay, New Orleans. I'm going to have to go with the Cheeseheads on this game. The only reason I'm going with the Cheeseheads is because I don't trust Winston. But then again, who knows if Winston can show me he's not a bonehead and takes sacks and doesn't try to make miracles happen. This is going to be a big game. Kamara's going to have to be big this game. For the Saints to win, Kamara has to be big. Kamara is the guy. Because, to be honest, I have no idea. I can't even tell you any of the receivers on the Saints. I'm not a Saints fan. Like, obviously, you're always like, Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas is injured. He's out 6 weeks. I don't know who the hell Winston throws the ball to. If it ain't Kamara, I don't know who. Kamara's going to be the offense this game. But so I'm going to go with Green Bay. Obviously, Green Bay has Devontae Adams. They got Aaron Jones. But that's something that the Saints had. The Saints had a good defense last year. I don't know about this year, though, because they lost a couple of players. But we'll see. I'm going to go with Green Bay, though. I think Green Bay finds a way to win this game. Devontae Adams probably going to have a monster game. I'm just going to go with the Packers. I just don't see New Orleans doing it. I don't see Kamara literally carrying that team to a W. It could happen, but I just don't see it. And then the Denver Broncos-Giants game. I hate to say it because, I know some Giants fans, and they're pretty fucking delusional. The Giants ain't winning this game. If the Giants win this game, I will be super surprised. Considering that John Ross is injured, Evan Ingram is probably not going to play. He's, we already know Denver has two good corners. So that's going to be a rough game. Also, the Giants have good corners as well. But I like the defense better for the Broncos and their O-line better. We already know the Giants are going to have one of the worst O-lines in the league. And we already know what Danny Dimes does when he gets pressured. This man throws pick after pick after pick. Well, he doesn't throw picks. He fumbles the ball when he gets sacked. And he's going to get sacked. So he'll probably fumble the ball once or twice. I'm calling it right now. Danny Dimes, minimum 2 fumbles this game. Calling that shit right now. So I have Denver winning this game. Also, Saquon's coming back, but if Danny Dimes doesn't have any receivers to throw to, we already know they're just gonna run the ball. They're gonna run the ball they're gonna run the ball. So they're just gonna stuff Saquon. So I'm gonna go with the Broncos. So for the Bears, Rams game, I'm going with the Rams 100%. I don't trust Andy Dalton on the Bears, but we'll see. He's saying it's his time. He's gonna have to show it's his time this game. He's going to have to play well. And I do not like the Allen Robinson Ramsey matchup. Ramsey is probably the best corner in the league. Shut down corner. Allen Robinson is going to have a shitty day if Ramsey covers him the whole game. Maybe he doesn't shadow him the whole game, but if he does, this game's an easy dub for the Rams. Also, I don't know if I want to see what we're gonna see what Matt Stafford looks like with actually a good team, with a team that has a good defense and a team that has decent receivers. I don't know. The run game is kind of in question right now. I don't know if the Rams are going to have a run game for the simple fact that Cam Akers is out for the season, and Cam Akers was their guy. Cam Akers started showing very, very good signs that he was the guy, that he was going to be a good running back in the league. But he tore his Achilles, so he's out for the year. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. This is gonna be one of those games that the Rams will probably have to throw. I like Stafford way better than Goff, so I'm going to go with the Rams. I think the Rams get it done here. That defense is going to be a great defense this year again, so I'm going to go with the Rams. And for the Monday night game, I think the Monday night game is the Ravens versus the Raiders. Let's be real here. The Raiders are going to get washed. If the Raiders end up winning this game, I will be very, very, very surprised. The Ravens just look so good. Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews, Hollywood Brown. Hollywood Brown's not injured this year, so he doesn't have an excuse to suck this year. We'll see if he gets it done. Remember last year he was talking about how he was injured and he was playing injured, blah, blah, blah. That's why he played like shit. We're going to find out this year if he plays better. Now that he's not injured. But I'm going to go with the Ravens. Basically, the Raiders, one rookie receiver, one sophomore receiver, Darren Waller. Josh Jacobs is going to have a tough time running the ball. Derek Carr's going to be pressured the whole game. This game is not going to be a pretty game for the Raiders here. I have no faith in the Raiders. The only dude that's going to do anything is going to be Darren Waller. So I'm going to go with the Ravens. I think the Ravens win by 2 touchdowns minimum. That's pretty much it for the NFL pick'em. I don't know what I should wager. If I should wager a shot, I don't know. It's not like any of you guys hit me up on IG or anything. Also, my IG is Fatboy Takes. Maybe I'll wager a shot. I don't know. Maybe a beer chug. We'll see. Depends how I feel. So I am going to try to also. That's pretty much it for the NFL picks. I know I said that. I'm going to try to do a pod every week now. NFL. I have something to talk about every week now. Like the NBA free agency was kind of it came and went. So I can't really talk about that no more until the season starts in October. But at least we have football for now. But yeah, I will try to do a pod weekly. I just been hella busy with work again. But yeah. I think I'm going to go here. I'm not going to really talk about fantasy right now because, I don't know. I'm too lazy, dude, and I'm tired. I just worked 24 hours in 2 days. I'm pretty burnt out. But I hope you guys enjoy the pod. I said this one would be short and sweet, and it is. Sorry if I have low energy. I'm just tired, and I wanted to get a pod out because, NFL kickoff. I'm excited. Also, good luck to whoever is playing fantasy. I hope you win, except if you're playing against me. Fuck your squad if you're playing against me. Yeah, have a good day, guys. Like I said, I will try to pod more now that I have something to talk about weekly. Yeah, I will catch you dudes later. Peace.